Greetings, beloved. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm
I got
doing.
some.
Say that once more.
Although I can't hear you 'cause it sounds like you're breaking up.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I could hear you. I definitely could hear you. Give me one.
Okay, okay. Now I can hear you.
Okay, 1 second. How long ago did you book this session? Hold on. I'm going. Sister,
Uh huh.
how long ago did you book this session?
30 minutes.
No, how how long ago? How long ago?
Oh, it hasn't. I think. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, it's all right.
Maybe last week. I think it was last week.
Oh, really? Oh.
I think so.
Okay. I just wanted to know because I don't know if it was. I don't know if you were. Well, it's 7 o'clock, so that was like How can I say, like a lucky time, right? Because normally I don't really do the late hours, but I must have squeezed you in any event. But I was just asking because I didn't know if you contacted me a while back in any event, because I know I have been booked in advance, so I want to try to like answer everyone's questions. I didn't know if you had any questions or concerns, anything of that nature. Again, I'm not sure exactly when you had booked your session. That's why I just asked you, was it recently? Was it a while back? Just fill me in because I'm just calling clients now, whoever's been scheduled. So that's the reason why I just
Yeah,
asked. Yeah.
it was recently. I got
Okay.
in touch with. Well, I emailed you first through the Gmail.
Okay.
And so when I went on your Facebook, I said, "Oh, okay." So you actually responded quickly through
Okay.
your Facebook.
Oh yeah.
So um, then you responded back to me on my Gmail. So then that's when I went on and you said you was doing new sessions with clients in January. Well, this date you gave me this
Yeah.
date, and I just went on and picked the time at 7. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So if you didn't have any, if you didn't have any questions or whatnot, then we good. I just want to make sure that, because sometimes my clients, or sometimes my clients will email me with questions that they want to, get answered during their session. So I just want to make sure that you are
Well,
not. Go ahead.
yeah, it was more like because I saw you on
Mhm.
YouTube and I was listening to a lot of your sessions
Yes.
and I was like, oh, maybe she can kind of direct me into a right, some kind of guidance, some kind of direction on a spiritual path as well.
Yes.
Just listening to you answering your clients and
Mhm.
stuff.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Well, that's cool. We gonna get that. That's regular. But if this that's
Uh huh.
that's
Yeah.
regular. That's you gonna get that. That's 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 okay. But
Yeah.
I thought I just want to make sure that everyone, all my clients, or even rather you, get what it is that they're asking for. So I thought probably you might have asked me a question, or any something specific. But if it's nothing really specific, that getting spiritual guidance and stuff like that, we gonna cover that. The messages has already came.
Yeah.
Yeah, messages has already came through for you, in terms of your path, in any event. But it's interesting. Okay, so you already seen my videos, right? I don't have to go and explain to you how I do things because you already know, right?
Yeah, I already know now because I know you explaining. And the thing is, as
Mhm.
far as like specific questions, I guess that would come along as you give me answers.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because I do have specific questions, but I'm just gonna listen to you at that time because
Yes.
I really want to get a clear understanding of just whatever. But I've never had a media really to
Oh.
talk to me, but I have had people prophesied to me, which
Okay.
I'm pretty sure those are two different things.
Ye-
So yeah, I've
ye-
had people prophesy, but not actually a media,
Yes.
to tell me things.
Oh, okay. So the difference between, so you know the difference, or should I explain just a tad bit?
Well, I honestly yes, because I thought they were the same thing, but I guess not. I guess they're different.
Yes, my love. It is different. Mediums, well, the way I do things is like I basically connect with your spirit guides. You seen how I just
Okay.
text you and I was like, just give me a second or whatnot, because I
Mhm.
like to give myself time before jumping from one session to another, right? So what I do is I'm
Mhm.
going to begin to connect with your spirit guides. Your spirit guides is going to say, this is Barbara. This is what she has been going through. This is what's going through right now. Well, this is what she's going through right now. This is what may happen to her or for her in the near future. So it's basically messages coming from spirit guides to guide you along your path.
Mhm.
So when you said, "Oh, you just
Mhm.
need guidance and stuff," that's a definite. That's gonna happen. Because that's what
Okay.
I do more so. And your spirit guides, think about your spirit guides as when you've been to high school or whatnot, and you have like a guidance counselor that guides you throughout high school. Well,
Yes.
your spirit guides are appointed to you, or rather responsible for your spiritual development. They have been with you since childbirth. You get what I'm saying? They have been,
Mhm.
it's like more so like angels, right? You got angels with you that guide you and helps you and open the doors for you, and you also have what is known as spirit guides. Now, spirit guides, they don't guide the physical you, but they guide the higher you. They guide the source in you, the spirit in you.
And that's what I need.
Yeah.
That higher. I need that higher me to balance out my lower me, because I think my lower me is what's taking more control. Exactly.
Okay, so you dealing with the ego. So with you, my love, just by you saying what you saying, you are dealing with the I and you dealing with the myself. The I and myself are
Mhm.
two different peoples, or rather two different entities. So the way that and I'm gonna get into the reading with you. I just want to just break something down just because of what you just said, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Don't worry about it. But there's an I and there's myself, right? Or there's a me and there's a I, right? So you gotta, when you think about things, or rather when you make these decisions, or rather when you take action, in any event, is what your spirit guides are saying. When you take action, you have to, or rather you want to be sure of who is speaking to you, right? Is it the I or is it myself? Is it the lower me or the higher me? Or if it is the lower me, why is the lower me taking control? What is happening with me that, and this is something that you got to ask yourself, because again, you are the only one that can save you, right? I can't save you.
Mhm.
The so-called Jesus Christ ain't gonna save you. You have to save yourself, right? This is what is known as spiritual awakening, right? Spiritual growth. So in any event, you have to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why am I entertaining this lower side of me? What is happening, and what is happening within my external environment that I am gravitating more so on the lower side than the higher side? So in any event, beloved, when you make these final decisions, and this like contemplation, or rather this grounding, could be brought about via meditation, or rather just sitting in silence, or rather just sitting in a lotus position. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, beloved. It's not gonna be overnight that you come into this like centering self. It does take practice, because guess what? You've been going through lots of different cycles, rather throughout your past life, or rather within just your age or experience. So in any event, you have to ask yourself throughout these whole different experience, what is coming through, like what is surfacing, because whatever it is that is surfacing may be the lower you, right? Take for example someone that watches a lot of reality TV, right? And this
Mhm.
reality TV is nothing but bitch this, F that, you ain't nothing, woman being heartbroken by, their man, and they're going through a divorce, and this back and forth is just a whole lot of drama, right? So this is the stuff that you are watching, and this is the stuff that has been, basically trapped in the subconscious mind, right? So now it gets stored inside of you, right? So when you now are going through things in your own world, stuff that has been trapped inside of you now comes to the surface. Now you got to say, okay, why am I reacting? Like, where is this action coming from? Is it really coming from me? Or is it really coming from the higher side? Or is it coming from something that I have already been a victim to, or rather been exposed to? You see. And I'm only saying this, and again, I'm only saying this to just help you get a clarity in terms of allowing the higher side to make this decision and to guide you in opposed to the lower side. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help you to open or rather expand that particular concept of yourself. Now, it's interesting
Yeah.
that you, are you clear on that, or do you want me to give you,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, good. So now, it's interesting that you said what you said, because again, naturally you're very intuitive. Naturally you are very spiritual. So what I feel like with you is that you are becoming spiritually deprived, and this is the reason why now you are striving to become who you really are, which is a natural healer. Because as I was dialing your number, or rather reaching out to you, your spirit guide said, yes, she is one of you. She is very in tune. I'm more so feeling like, I don't know if it is your great grandmother or your grandmother here that you might have been very close to, but she came to me, and I'm feeling more so that she has like this very peaceful and in tune, like, you know how you have like a great grandmother, or you have like somebody that always tell you something and it's always right. Like they guide you or whatever, and it's always,
Yeah.
yeah, it's always like, damn, I should have listened to her. Like this person, this spirit, this woman, this elder that is coming forth to me, she makes me feel like, she was somebody that guided you always in the right path. And the reason why she's coming forth is because you have this, your spirit is now yearning for the truth. Your spirit is now yearning for higher consciousness. Your spirit is now yearning to be free again, is what your spirit guides is saying. So this is the reason why she's coming through. I want you to begin to work with the yellow and white color vibration in any event. Not no candles, nothing like that. We want you to work on the white and color, the white and yellow vibration. Yellow meaning the solar plexus in any event. And what they're also saying is she needs to begin to detox. So, and again, which is interesting, that your digestive system is the first brain, right? As they say, as above, so below. So if the first
And you know
brain,
what?
mhm,
It's funny that you said that,
mhm,
because I was just saying to myself, I'm gonna start detoxing
yes,
Monday. I'm gonna start detoxing myself Monday.
yes,
I said that detox myself because I used to do it a while back.
mhm,
I was studying, going under Dr. Sabi's
mhm,
stuff, and my friend, he actually lives up there where Dr. Sabi had
mhm,
resigned in Honduras.
mhm,
And he was sending me all these detox tea and stuff, and I did it good for the last 3-4 months last year, and I
mm,
felt good.
yes,
But I said Monday I am starting to detox myself completely
girlfriend,
again.
yes, thank you, bravo, bravo, yes, thank you. You understand what I'm saying? So when
Wow.
you get, yeah, exactly, because now it's like, it's a form of confusion here. So what you want to, and it's confusion of the mind, because the lower side of you, which is the ego side of you or whatnot, needs to be cleansed. So when you ask for spiritual
Mhm.
guidance or whatnot, this is one of the things, or one
Mhm.
of the recommendations that your spirit guides is telling you to do. You just confirmed that you went on a
Mhm.
3 to 4 months detox and you felt good, and I'm pretty sure you felt lighter. I'm pretty sure you felt more insane, or rather sane. I'm pretty sure you felt more at peace and calm. I'm pretty sure you felt more confident in yourself, is what your spirit guides is saying. So with you,
Yep.
one of your tactics or methods is to begin to detox the first brain, which is the digestive system. However you want to do it, go ahead and do it. So that's coming up with you. The yellow, so even dealing with yellow chakra meditation, dealing with strengthening the solar plexus, your solar plex, by breathing into your gut, saying love, love, love. So you want to just give that love vibration, healing vibration, letting go vibration. And I'm feeling more so, I don't know if you have been going through a cycle. It may not be now or probably in the past where you have been going through a cycle of grieving, or sadness, or something with something that might have affected you that still comes up, still comes up from
Oh,
time to time. Go ahead.
uh, yeah. I, it's funny you said that. I didn't want to interrupt you. I just wanted you to finish everything you saying.
Yes.
It's so. Give me a minute, because I'm trying to grasp all this. Just give me a minute.
Go ahead, baby.
It's funny
Go ahead.
when you said a lady appeared to you.
Mhm.
I'm not sure who you're talking about, but my grievance and sadness does come from me. I
Mm.
lost my mother in 1998, and I
Oh.
don't have any grandparents. I don't have neither one of my parents. My mother and my father's dead. So, yeah. So,
Okay.
that's where the grieving and the sadness come from, is my mother. She's
Oh.
gone. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, okay. No, she was the first one that came. Um,
She,
okay.
well, when she was here because I'm sure, being here and being spiritual there, they changed. So she was a pretty brown, fair skinned
She's
lady,
brown
and
skinned.
when she died,
Mhm.
she was having gray hair coming in. So I don't know.
No, the way she looks now, she don't have no gray hair. She actually looks youthful. So again, it could be even a situation with her where she was, having this insecurity thing with herself, more so. But she don't have gray hairs or nothing. She actually have a hair, a full hair of black full hair, and it's natural. It's very natural. It's not no, weave or anything or curly stuff. No. But she's dressed all in white. In any event, she has this white dress on or skirt on. And she's just coming through like an angel spirit. But I'm feeling more so now. Again, if you resonate with the relationship that this spirit is telling, you guys got the same nose?
I look just like my mother.
Then there you go. Yeah, cause she's pointing at her nose. So she again, your mom is trying to basically tell me who she is. You know who she is. So I feel so she made the transition in 1998. So that means that was like 18 years ago. So this is the reason why I'm feeling more
Yeah.
so like it's like an old soul type of thing. So I didn't know if it was like a grandmother or whatnot, but she do look youthful. Brown skin, she got it's not the nose is like a nice little, I guess pointy nose in a sense. you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
yeah. So that's who she is, and she's more so giving you this advice type of thing. So again, your mother will never stir you wrong, right? A good mother is not gonna stir their child wrong in any way. So this is what I'm
So
more.
what did she say to you exactly?
She's
It sounds
saying,
so much like her.
yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. So she's basically telling you to believe in yourself. She's basically giving you that courage, to never second guess yourself. She's basically saying, it's all about you more so, and stop, being mindful, or stop, entertaining, or rather trying to, dibble and dabble with people that is not treating you the same way. And she's trying to tell you, and I'm feeling more so like, she had talks with you about the different men, or your or rather friends that you had, or came across. Just basically an awareness talk is what she's saying to me. Just be aware of the people that comes into your life. And what she's basically saying is, listen, she never stirred you wrong. And that's why I said to you, you know how there's somebody in your life that they always tell you things and they always wind up to be true? This is how she's coming
Yeah.
off. This is how she's coming off to me. And, as if she's basically giving me these messages. So you know, in any event, were you, okay, rather, are you looking to be married, or are you divorced?
No, I was divorced. I'm married now. I've
You're
been married for 5 years now.
okay. You're married. Okay, because that's what she's talking to me about. And but what she said is even the marriage. Um, that's what she's saying to me. She's like, even the marriage. So again, I don't know what exactly in details is going on in the marriage. And again, a marriage is, not always copacetic, or smooth, or rather, it could be the marriage that you were in. But her telling you, hey, you better, something ain't right, something ain't right. Just giving you that type of talk. So she's basically saying
Mhm.
end the marriage. So like you just confirmed, you were divorced, but now you're married again. Um.
Yeah.
So. Um. She just wants you to be happy in any event. So I'm feeling more, and then the reason why she's coming in white, which is interesting that the white vibration came up with you as well. I'm feeling more so like, again, that is your mother. You can never, one of my best friends, mother passed away, what, 15 years ago? 16? 16 years ago?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
16 years ago, whatever. And she always tells me that it always, it feels like it's yesterday, right? But I want you to just rather just accept it, or just like, understand it more so. That's a better word of just saying that, understanding that the spirit never dies, but the physical body is not alive, but your mother is always with you. And she loves you very dearly. As a matter of fact, she's giving me flowers to give to you. More so, like, shoot, it seemed like you are a little bit weaker than she is. She's like, she feels like a strong person, where she understands that she has made this transition, and she's now helping you, you know, to cope with it more so. She's helping her daughter to cope with it. But she's saying to just, at times you just gotta just understand that the spirit is alive, but the physical body does die. Do you have an altar for her? And let me tell you something.
No, I
Mhm.
was thinking about an altar for her. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second. I mean, just for now, cause she's not asking for much. So I
She
would,
doesn't. She never does.
yeah, she's like, cause I'm asking her, okay, well, what do you want? She said, I'm not asking for much. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
No,
oh,
she doesn't.
that's why I'm like, oh, okay. So what is it that you know what I mean? What can you put on her altar that she will like? Um, what is her favorite beverage?
You know what? My mom was kind of more trying to be on the healthy side.
Mhm.
She might have liked juice. Um, I do, if I'm not mistaken, I do have a few of her piece of jewelry
Mm.
that I had of her. I can put that on there. You
You could put
know,
that on there,
but
yeah. You could put that
yeah.
on there. I didn't know if this was tea or if this was coffee. I don't know if this was tea or if this was coffee. But
She
she's
does
drink.
drink coffee. Yeah, she
Okay,
did used to drink coffee.
okay, cause she's drinking something. That's why I said, what was your mother's favorite beverage? You know what I'm saying? Cause I can't see the I can't see the beverage itself. But I just can see that she's drinking something. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, my love. I know it hurts. I know that the emptiness is a battle for you, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm feeling it in my gut. I'm feeling, pains in my gut. And again, after we get off this phone, don't think that oh, I did something to Ella. Nah, that's not even the case, cuz I'm going to clear it off.
Mhm.
I'm just in tune with your energy right now, and this is what I'm here for, right? I'm here to help you. or guide you more so. So in any event, beloved, I know it pierces you, right? But we have to, when we deal with spirituality as you are in tune, because that's what your spirit guys are saying, that she's spiritual, she's in tune, she knows what it is. Sometimes you fall only for you to get back into the track that you're willing to go to, right? Um, one of the main things I want you to know, one of the main things, hold on, okay. One of the main things that I want you to begin to do is, again, the solar plex healing with the yellow color vibration, and just love, and that's why they said love, because you're missing your loved one, you're missing your mom. So love, 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 love. I resonate in internal love. I resonate with bliss. I resonate. I have accepted, just positive words of vibration, only to help your mental create this screen of yours. Remember when I said, like, this screen that pops up, and it's like, okay, where the action that you want to take, are you going to take the lower side, or are you going to take the higher side? So in order for you to take that higher side, you want to create this reality for you, right? And then the color white, of course, is dealing with purity. It's dealing with balancing yourself. It's dealing with enlightenment. It's dealing with teaching, because I feel like you would be, or rather not you would be, you are a good teacher. You're actually also a good listener, and a good listener is someone that cares. So I know that you care a lot for people, and people that cares are needed in this particular world. Because let me tell you something, sister, excuse my French, but motherfuckers don't give a shit about you or people. They just want their money.
Oh, I know.
People just want your money. And unfortunately, or not even unfortunately, I can say that I am somebody that cares. I love all of my clients, including you. I say my clients are my babies. You get what I'm saying? So we need more people such as me and you into this world to make this a better place. So in any event, beloved, just getting back into centering yourself, and I don't think that you have that much way, a long way to go. No. Because it's already in you. I don't know. You may feel like that, but someone outside looking in, no. I don't feel like that. Because guess what? Your spirit is very advanced. Again, I'm not talking about the physical you. The physical you means nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the spiritual you.
Yeah.
The spiritual you is ready to go.
Yeah.
Why did the spiritual you tell you to start detoxing on Monday? You get what I'm saying? Stop detoxing the first brain on Monday. That means that the spirit is ready. That's what that means. You see, that's what that means.
It's so funny you
Yes.
said that, Sister Ella,
Yes.
because, like I said, I never talked to a medium,
Yes.
and with you, I just felt so, because I'm real leery who I let come to me,
Yes.
prophesy, or do anything to me. I'm real funny about that.
Yes.
And it's so funny because when you just came up, because I was, something just kept saying my spirit needs to be fed or some kind of way.
Yes.
So I started going on looking on spiritual baths and stuff like that. So you popped up. So I started actually watching you on different videos. And I was telling my husband, I said, you know what? I know she's for real, because just you can just tell when a person is sincere. You can just tell when, like you said, people want money.
Yeah.
And I had many people prophesy to me that were telling me, you have an anointing on your life that you don't know what it is. You need to let everything out of your belly. It needs to come out. People need to hear your voice inside. You're very anointed. You don't know how anointed you are. You have a calling on your life. And I was like, what? At the time, I didn't know what that meant.
Yes.
But okay, so it's all coming together.
It's coming together. Yeah. And then guess what? It's 2017. You get what I'm saying? So perhaps your spirit or your vibration wasn't ready to resonate with that. It takes time. Remember when I say you're gonna fall just to get back up at times. You get what I'm saying? You had to get to this point where you at now for you to realize what it is that I'm telling you. It don't matter how many times you keep telling somebody, go get a job, go get a job, go get a job, go get a job. If this person is not ready to get a job, then this person will not get a job. So the same thing with you, right? Right now, that's why I said your spirit is spiritually deprived, and that's why you are looking for growth. You are out there. It is 2017, which adds up to the number one. This is a 1 year. Time to make money. Time to make changes. Lots of spontaneous changes will happen with everyone. Rather it's good or bad. Spontaneous changes is gonna happen. You feel me? So, in any event, give me a second. What is the relationship between you and your husband's mom?
Say that again?
The relationship or what's going on with your husband's mother. That came up.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Give me. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Can you tell me? They asking me to ask. It's something.
Oh my God. Oh.
What happened?
Oh, hold on. Yes, she does not like me. That lady does not like me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
No, because you're saying she
Let me
doesn't like
out.
you. I mean, if you're saying that she doesn't like you, then that's like a because this is somebody you're married to her son. So in any event, and just
Yeah.
keeping it real, from sister to sister, like how is that relationship, or how can you be in a harmonious relationship with a man that his mother don't like you? So this is the reason why they saying, listen, ask her about her, her husband's mother. In any event, I'm more so feeling like that might play also a cause, or that might be part of your spiritual, battle in a sense, or you feel a little awkward at times because again, you love your husband, but his mother has some type of issue. So again, sending this woman love for some reason, somehow, some way, I don't know. But she came up in your reading, so obviously there's something going on right there. And that just goes back to what your mom more so is saying with the people and the family, or the people that you're marrying. That I mean, that's just the relationship or the correlation that I'm seeing there. In any event, so just
Wow.
yeah, I mean yeah.
She doesn't like me. When we're together, barely together, I actually I tried with her. And I was just telling my husband, if looks can kill, that lady can kill me, because she does not. She barely speaks. We barely speak to each other. We could sit at a table for an hour. She barely say anything to me. It's just hi and that's it. Yeah, she doesn't like me at all. And I told him, I said, my mother is like one of the most genuine, sweet person that I've ever known.
Yes.
And my mother has not had not one hate. She was just the sweetest person in the world. And I told him, my mother wouldn't even treat you like this. She used to always say, when you have kids, you got to watch how you treat other people's kids. And she used to give me a lot of advice. And I still, to this day, repeat everything she tells me.
Let me tell you, sister, you know what happened? You know what just came? You know what your mother just said to me? I told her about her marriage.
What?
That's what she's saying. Remember when I said something about marriage? Remember when I mentioned that? I said, I don't know exactly what it is. So now it's coming out. Now more is coming out. Now your spirit guys is more so. And again, it may not be particularly dealing with you and your husband, but technically you are married to his family. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't go ahead.
Let me ask you something, because before my mother died, I was still married. I wasn't technically divorced. So I'm wondering if she's talking about my first husband, because I didn't get along with his mother either.
Regardless of what you have a reputation, or you going through a cycle of you being in relationships with men that you're marrying that the mother don't like you, or for some whatever reason. But when you
Okay.
explained what you was explaining to me, your mother came back and she was
Mhm.
sipping her coffee or whoever. Oh, that's interesting. You know, like the Kermit the Frog. Let me sip my tea. She was sipping her coffee
Mhm.
and she said, "I told you about those marriages." So it could be this. It could also be this as well. Again, when you get these messages, you got to look at it holistically, right? The main fact that again, your spirit guides mention the mother, his mother, that means something. That's a little tension. So again, you don't want to be putting yourself in a situation where you're feeling uneasy, right? You want to be in a situation where everything is harmonious, everything is loving, everything is peace. So I mean, I know that you
Mhm.
can't avoid this woman totally 100%, but I mean, I don't know how to go. Honestly, I don't got the answer to how to go about that. I feel like you should just work on yourself first, and
That's
just
what I.
yeah,
That's
just
what I'm doing.
just send this woman nothing but love. You get what I'm saying? Just send this woman nothing but love. You know when they say kill people with kindness? That's what you need to do, cause
And
I
my
don't.
mom used to say that. My mom used to say that all the time. Kill people
Yeah,
with kindness. Yeah.
kill people with kindness. So I guess I'm speaking. Your mother is speaking through me. But in any event, yeah, I don't, you know what it is. I think that she might feel like you're not too good enough for him. I think that she feels
That's
like that.
bingo. That's bingo.
Really?
Bingo.
Yeah, I'm picking that up.
Mhm.
I think that she thinks that
Mhm.
you're not good enough for him. That's what I think. Well,
Mhm.
feel. Well, what came through. So,
Mhm.
your husband need to have a talk with his damn mama.
Can I say something? I have told him this over and over, and he keeps telling me, "Why do you worry about what people say? It doesn't matter. She's gonna be her. She's stubborn. So why are you worrying about that? You shouldn't even worry about that." So I just let it go.
Okay. If that's what it is,
Yeah,
okay,
I let it go.
but then too, like you said to him, you get what I'm saying? Like you said to him, like your mother would never treat you the way his mother is treating you. Now, again, it's not to bring
Yeah.
anything up or whatever the situation is, but come on. You don't want to be at a family event or you don't want to go to somebody's house and they just ice grilling you or whatever. So it does matter. You get what I'm saying? You should have a conversation with, I'm your wife. You get what I'm saying? I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not someone you're dating. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm your wife. So, in any event, this is just the reason why I said that your husband needs to speak to his mother more so. And again, yeah, who cares about what people feel or whatever about you? That's true. But those people is not your mom. That's your mother.
Mhm.
So,
Yep. You know, he just said at the end of the day, she gonna have to answer for her actions, and you know, why worry about that? And so, yeah, I don't say anything. I don't, Fussell is funny because I don't even go inside her house. I
mm,
actually moved to another city just to, I moved 3 hours away from where we lived
wow.
because of just being, yeah, it was just an unhealthy
Relation.
relationship just by being in her house, and she
Mm.
would just use her key to come in, not even let nobody know anything. So I actually moved here just so I wouldn't have to be around her or see her. And when
Mm.
we do cross each other's paths, I don't even go in her house. I stay in the car, or I don't even go down there half the time when he go visit. Yeah,
That's
I stay
crazy.
here. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's your choice, beloved. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
that's what you know. But yeah, so his mom came up. Yeah, let her, I mean, whatever, however, whatever. Animosity, and again, never take nothing personally, right? And it's interesting. I'm gonna break that down to you in two ways, right? Because I was speaking, with someone that I have relations with, right? And he said, "How can you tell somebody not to take anything personally while this is a personal situation?" You get what I'm saying? Like this, what you're going through with your
Mhm.
husband, this is a personal situation. So how can you tell me not to take what his mother is going through personal if this is a personal situation? So in any event, I mean, that's the only thing that I could really say just to not make you feel any type of way. You get what I'm saying? Because again, it is a lot of tension. You have to let this be, and I'm only saying not to
Yeah.
take anything personally because it's not against you. It's within herself. She is protruding or extruding or rather showing what's happening within her own universe or her own internal vibration. That's her business, not yours.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? And
Yep.
that's the only reason why I would say not to take this personally the way she reacts to you. Although I do know that this is a personal situation.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
It is.
just to give you a little guidance, right? That's what you booked me for, right? Just to
Yeah.
give you just a little
Yeah.
bit.
And I was just surprised that my mother actually came to you,
Mm,
you know, so quickly. I wasn't expecting her, but
yeah.
that's just, you know, it's just how she died, and
Mm,
just, I suspect it was my stepdad that did something to her. I'm not sure, but I feel a little ease now that she's right there where you at.
mm,
Um, I don't know, because I still go through it every now and then because she's not here, because she was the only person I trusted that I could talk to, and it's so
yeah.
funny because it's like if my mom would say I could get on the phone and tell her how this lady is, how
Mm,
she treats me.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I would let me tell you something. I would still talk to the spirit. I would still talk to your mother in silence in your own room. If I mean talking to yourself, that's
Mhm.
normal now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it out.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
still speak to your mother. I would still speak as if she is still around because she still is. And remember when I said I feel something in my gut feeling and it's very tense, it's very heavy. Remember, and I said don't even worry about it because
Mhm.
I'm gonna let it go. I had to ask. I had
Mhm.
because it's besides you missing your mom or besides this spiritual guidance type of thing. There's something that you not telling me is what I was saying to myself. Like it's something that something else, and that's when the mother situation asked her, and that's why the spirit guy said, okay, well, ask her the situation with her mom, and then once you started to, I mean, well, with your husband's mom, and then once you started to tell me, now this tension is easing up, so I know that it's affecting your spirit. I know.
It is. It really is, and it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And like his cousin is getting married, and the wedding is coming up, and I just told him, I said, can you ask your cousin? Can we sit somewhere else at a different table? Because I really don't want to
Yeah.
sit by your mom, because I
Yeah.
really don't want to go through all that with her again. So yeah.
That's the best thing that you can
Yeah,
do.
I mean, it's just a lot.
Mhm.
I mean, me not trusting people at my job and different things. So
Mhm.
I do take on a lot, and I do pretty much let people kind of control how I feel or whatever. But
Mhm.
it's time
Mm.
for me to start
Yeah.
getting up and start letting my spiritual guides just start guiding me. Yeah. Stop letting things in the physical realm control me.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I said stuff
Yeah.
getting stuck in the psyche. What is getting stuck
Yeah.
in the psychological mind, or rather the right brain, with you. So,
Mhm.
and it also deals with feelings. What is your sign?
A Scorpio.
Oh gosh, girl, very.
Yeah.
That's what. That's why I said that you are one of us, or rather, your spirit guides were saying she's one of you. She's very in tune. She's psychic. She's nurturing or whatnot. So yeah, it had to be some type
Mhm.
of water sign, cause this intensity that I have with you, or that I'm feeling picking
Mhm.
up with you, it's very intense. And you guys, Scorpios, is the sign of intensity. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And the sign of family and love. So the main fact that you're not even getting along with the mother of your loved one, that hurts. And trust.
Yeah.
Right, and trust. And guess what? Your spirit guides guided you to me because you know that I'm a Pisces. So you already
Yeah.
know we compatible with each other. You see. You
Mhm.
already know. So and you went ahead and you followed your spirit and you went ahead and you got this session with me, which is good.
Yeah. Because I mean, for a long time, I kind of walked in fear because my
Mm.
mom died March the 19th. My dad